Hello everyone, I'm Jaideep Singh Chahal. Very interesting build today. What we took up today was a partially completed project with a few flaws. So this is another build where we've corrected work that has already been done, recalculating stuff and repurposing some already used parts and some new additions, but we've managed to get a completed build now. Next to me is a beautiful Overland prepped Hilux. The owner had put extensive research into what he wanted, and he actually spent a lot of money in all the parts. But some bits we always know there's always a missing link or there's always some miscalculation. So this one sadly was running the wrong spec of front springs. Had a beautiful set of Foam Cell Pro suspension from Ironman. So the springs were not correct for the front bull bar and the winch load. This was actually running the lift springs for a Fortuner with extra load in the front. The only difference was this had a 55C, what we needed was a 65C. So we ordered a fresh set of springs from Ironman India, changed out the springs. It was running a set of replica wheels, Black Rhino lookalikes. So for the purpose the vehicle was built, they were not suited, and it had a pair of set of BFG trail terrains, which were some old dated tires, and on his last trip he faced a few issues where he got a flat tire and also he lost one of his tires due to a failed puncture repair. So we've switched over to 18-inch method wheels. So fresh set of method wheels from Advin and 285 65 R18 Maxis Razor. This is a fresh date manufactured tire, June of 2025. That's the beauty of this set. We get very fresh tires. So the stance is now corrected. The vehicle had a very bad droop. It was running at 768 in the front. The calculation is a little off due to a thicker fender, but generally we get a ride height of 810. So now the front ride height, the stance is corrected. It was extra drooped to the left. All of that is corrected, and now it is running level and is perfectly stanced out. So while we were at it, we threw in a few more mods. The AdBlue and DPF on this vehicle has been deleted. It's got Quantum Red remap as well, ECU and TCU both with AdBlue and DPF delete. Even the DPF tank on this one has been removed. We've taken that off and made space for a bigger ARB long distance 145 liter tank. We've just filled it all the way to the top. Now we'll see what sort of range we get. So other additions on this, a set of SS3 pod lights in the front. So we've got SS3 pod lights driving combo in the front. It had a bunch of lights already, so we didn't add any of those. Another major addition was our, I'll quickly open the hood and show you. So the fun part is under the hood. Yeah. So we've got a set of differential breathers from ARB. All 5 points have been connected. Since the vehicle already had a snorkel, so we really wanted to do differential breathers and do a nice apocalypse build. So this is all set for that. Another addition, I'll come this side. Another addition was this Ironman second battery isolator. We've added a 70Ah new battery. So now the vehicle is running 2 batteries. All auxiliary lights, all extra fitments are taking are drawing power from this battery now. So Hilux already has space for a second battery, and this isolator is on auto mode. So this Ironman isolator is basically going to keep this battery fully charged whenever it needs. There is no need to play around with the switches. It is going to automatically charge it and then cut off and isolate the power from this one. So very smart very smart product. Coming to the fun part now, this is a solid state relay from D-Switch. This is the D-Switch from Diode Dynamics USA. All the lights, all extra stuff has been routed to this and is drawing power from here. This, just like the aux beam, it is like the premium version of the aux beam 8-switch gang panel. So this similarly has a panel inside and also a very smart phone app. Tons of features on the phone app. It's actually something that you really need to, learn about. I think it's a gift that keeps on giving. Every day there's new features to find out. So a lot of features on this. Uh, I'll see if we can run some lights for you. Yeah, if you can bring the camera here. So this is the phone, and we've got the lights running. We've got roof one, we've got roof two, cargo lights in the back. We've got underglow lights. These are rock lights. Then dome lights in the back tent, and spotlights on the hood. So everything can be turned on and off, and we've put a master on in the last one, so everything goes on with one switch. So the fun part about this is no wiring goes inside the cabin, no wires breach your firewall. It is wires going inside the cabin is also a fire hazard, so none of that happens. There is one single control cable that goes inside. All other wiring is finished at the box itself, and since it is a solid state relay, it does not need any other relays in the wiring. So the only relay that you have is the one big D switch. It is on the expensive side, but for somebody trying to do an extensive reliable build, I think it's a must have. uh, Other than that, minor adjustments, we added a spare tire as well, and I think that's about it. A set of new Ironman brake rotors. If you can bring the camera here, so we've got the new Ironman upgraded set of brake rotors and pads as well. And now we'll be waiting for the owner to drive it and give us a feedback, because he loves to travel extensively. And we've got a phase two for this build planned. We probably are going to do a rock solid industries canopy in the back, glass doors with sliding, a bigger rooftop tent, and maybe some more fun bits like drawers and other stuff. So I think that's about it. We'll share some clips of while we were working on the vehicle. And if you have any questions or queries, please do get in touch. Thank you.